Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Adrian Beauty. So we are in a change of scenery now. This is my bathroom. And we're gonna kinda do we're gonna use my foaming cleanser, kind of like chit chat, you know how we do, So how was everyone's day? My day was tiring. I've been at work for 10 hours. Super tiring. I'm just running hot water. Just trying to run hot water to get I'm gonna use the simple kind skin 5-2 vitamin foaming cleanser. And we're gonna kind of talk. So today's video is kind of about Jeffree Star and his friends exposing him. Now I know we talk about Jeffree Star a lot, but I wanna kind of keep bringing it to people's attention and kind of keep talking about it because I think it's important. I need to shave, girl. Oh my god. I think it's important that we continue to talk about it. So, yeah, let's get into the video, everyone. Oh my god. So, it's now 8 p.m. in the UK, and yeah. That shower, I actually don't shower. Now, don't drag me. I actually prefer to take baths. Yeah, I prefer to take baths, Anyway, so Jeffree Star's ex-friend, I don't really call them friends anymore, I call them clients on Twitter. My Twitter is Adrian_beauty. I call them kind of clients because they're all kind of transactional. Like I said, if you've been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm gonna go in with the simple kind of skin vital vitamin foaming cleanser. So we're kind of like this is what it looks like in your hand. So I don't find them to be Ma. If you look at Ma, she's called Marial Official, and she's from Venezuela. She's a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers, and she talked about when if you remember when Jeffree Star came from Makeup by Shayla, and he was calling her the C word and a rat and stuff like that, disgusting stuff you don't say to people or black women at all, anybody at all. Don't. So it was really disgusting to her, really awful to her. So he was being really gross to her and stuff like that. So, Ma just came out maybe a couple days ago. I'll link her video down below, saying that she thought okay, let's start the story again. So, Ma was invited to an Urban Decay event, and she was with Jeffree Star, Makeup by Shayla, Manny MUA, and other people. And she asked, hey, do you think I need lip filler? Because filler at the time was really big in 2016. This is when it took place. And Makeup Shayla replied and said, yeah, girl, like if you got your top lip done, it will look great because it'll fill up your top lip. Make your face look more kind of cuter and your lips look better. And Ma's like, okay, cool, thanks. So I'll insert the clip because it's so much easier just to insert the clip. Ooh. So I'll just insert the clip as well. Let me just dry my hands, girls. Let me just dry my hands. I have in my head, I have Blackpink, How You Like That in my head, So yeah, I'll insert the clip.
I'm not saying Jeffree should be cancelled. I'm just saying any person who did this would be. But for some reason, for his behavior, there are no consequences. So I first met Jeffree at an Urban Decay event, and this was in New York. And this was kind of like my first influencer event. I was so excited to go for that, but at the same time, I was so nervous. I mean, I had just moved here from Venezuela. If you guys don't know, I'm an immigrant. I'm from Venezuela, and I was living in Pittsburgh. So I flew in from Pittsburgh to New York. I was so nervous. I mean, this was gonna be my first time around kind of like influencers, around people in the beauty community, and I was just, I mean, scared. I didn't get a +1 for this event, so it was just little old me. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how people were gonna treat me. I didn't know if they were gonna be nice, if they were gonna be rude. I mean, I was just like blank. So I got to this event and I was seated right across from the one and only Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star at this time wasn't really known in the community either. He was just kind of starting his channel, and he was there with Manny and Patrick. I mean, this was clearly a while back. So I made some small talk and I told Jeffree that I loved him from MySpace, and I could tell that he was really surprised to hear that, because back then it wasn't that well known that he was from MySpace. So since I was telling him that, he kind of knew that I meant it. It's not that I just saw that online. He knew that I actually did know him from MySpace, and I think that's when he realized that I would probably be in his corner, because I mean, I was like a follower from MySpace. He was like, this is my girl, she gonna have my back. So after dinner, I talked to a few people at the table. Everyone was very nice to me. I had a good time at dinner. We were all kind of talking. We got up from the table. We were like in a little circle. And I remember in that circle, it was Karen, Shayla, Patrick, Manny, Jeffree, and myself. And they were all talking about like different procedures, like Botox. Jeffree was talking about his veneers, how they're like porcelain honey because he got so much money. And at this time, lip fillers were a really big thing. So I told them that I was thinking about getting lip fillers. And what did they think? Like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I was a little bit scared. And Shayla replied that she thought I would look good with some lip filler, that she thought it would look better on my upper lip. And everyone agreed. And we just kept talking about like random things, Botox, whatever. I don't know. I didn't think anything of it. I had a great time during my trip. I was so grateful to Urban Decay, and I just kept it moving. So a couple weeks go by, and then I get a tweet that's mentioning me, and it's Jeffree Star, and I'm like, oh my god, Jeffree Star is mentioning me. Yes, girl. And then I read what the tweet said, and I was so confused. It said the girl Shayla was insulting was, and it said my name, and I was like, what? When was I insulted? So I read his previous tweet, and it said that Shayla was bullying me about my appearance, and I never took it that way, and I didn't think he had taken it that way because he didn't seem bothered at the time. I mean, no one seemed bothered, and I was the one that asked, and they just replied. I mean, I put it out there. It's not like they just volunteer like, oh, your face is so messed up, you better get some lip filler, which is kind of how I felt he was making it seem, but I was confused. And then right after this tweet, I get a DM from him, and he's saying people think I'm lying about what happened in New York, and I didn't know what to do because I was like, I mean, I understand you're trying to like stick up for me, but I mean, no. At this point, all I wanted to do was not get involved in drama. I wasn't sure if I was just taking Shayla's comment too lightly, because I usually do that. I don't make too much of a big deal out of like random comments. And at the same time, I had a much bigger following than Jeffree did, so I really did not want to get my audience involved because I didn't want them to go attack Shayla because it was just pointless.
I'll just let this set. So yeah, so she said that they were together, and then she's like, okay, cool, thanks. She's like, thank you for letting me know. Like, I'll look into whatever. And then so she gets like, oh, I receive a mention on Twitter from Jeffree Star. She's like, oh my god, it's Jeffree Star. And he says the girl that was assaulted was Marielle Official. And Ma was like, huh? Like, what? She was confused and stuff like that. And how kind of like, you know, Jeffree Star was kind of like, he DM'd her saying, hey, like they're trying to think I'm a lie, that, you know, that makeup actually didn't say these things to you. And Ma said, oh, well, thank you for defending me, you know, and stuff like that. But she went to check her DMs. I'm kind of going over what happened back then. So she checks her DMs and goes, and she to message Makeup Shayla, and Makeup Shayla had already messaged her, right? So Makeup Shayla said, hey, I didn't mean it in that type of way, and Mom was like, yeah, girl, I get it, you know, I get it, girl, don't worry about it. So Mom comes to the idea that Jeffree Star wasn't trying to defend her, he was trying to use her because Jeffree Star had beef with Makeup Shayla in the past. So, that being said, so I'm gonna give my opinion. My opinion is this. I don't think Jeffree Star has any friends. Because you don't use your friends against each other. That's just not what you do. You don't use your friends against each other. And you don't... Nothing. Every single friendship I have seen from Jeffree Star has always been transactional. There has always been some kind of... you do this. Oh, you do this for me, I'll do this for you. You know? And that's, for me, that's not what friendship is. Like I said, I just don't know. How can you go through friend after friend after friend after friend? You know, like I said, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, Gabriel Zamora, Nikita Dragon. How can you go for these friends, right? Right? How can you go for your friends, right? And then like, oh, they were bad friends to me. But it's like, girl, how many friends have you had? Mama, how many friends have you had? And like I said, and you're trying to tell us that you're not the problem? Like I said, if I had friends, like, okay, if every single friend I had, no. If I had how do I say this, girl? Now, if every single friendship I have ends, you kind of have to question yourself, or ask yourself, is it me or is it them? Am I the reason the friendships are ending, or is it them? And you can't keep putting up this narrative that they're the bad friend, they're social climbing, they're doing all this, they're doing that. But it's like, hold on. How many friends have you been through now? How many friends have you been through? Are you telling me every single friend you've had is a bad friend to you? And look at the situation with Shane Dawson and him getting demonetized via from YouTube, getting I said, his books not being sold, his Morphe cash grab, his conspiracy cash grab not being sold in Morphe anymore. Like, come on, like, and where's Jeffree Star to defend you? Like, I would rather, like I said, if you're my friend, I would like you to defend me, obviously. But like I said, if we are friends publicly, then I need you to defend me publicly, because people know that we're friends, and it looks kind of shady, you know? That makes sense. Like how is your friend who kind of revived your career, is seeing his whole career crumble, and you're out here buying cars, meeting fans, liking stuff on Instagram? It's like, come on. And then we have Oscar Wilde, right? Oscar Wilde. Now, him and I had an interaction on Twitter. He put something along the lines of being grateful to his friends, and I have no problem with you being grateful to your friends, but hold your friends accountable. And he responded to me saying, okay, so let's add context. This had been up for 4 days, right? 4 days had been up. His tweet had been up, right? I tweeted him maybe 2 days ago, right? Within 50 minutes, he had responded to my tweet that had got maybe 2 likes, because it was up 50 minutes ago. Whereas 4 days ago, there was people with 100 likes or 7 likes on on that tweet, but he responded to me. Someone ain't doing the math right, you know? Because it's not making sense. Like, it's not making sense. And he's saying how, do you have no conversations, I was like, you know what? I don't want to start a drama at 3 a.m. I was like, you know what? That my intention was not to hurt your feelings, but my honest opinion was the fact that your friend in my mind, has not changed. There are so many people exposing Jeffree Star to the point where it's like, how many people has he wronged, and how much dirt does he have on people? Because it's kind of getting kind of scary, you know. It's getting kind of scary to the fact that people are saying, I no longer live in the house I used to record in. I'm scared for my life. My life, baby. I have up security. It's like someone's got to give. No, it's not like something's not adding up. And I feel like the more people come out and expose Jeffree Star, the more we're gonna kind of see what type of person he is. And like I said, black women have been ready telling y'all. Black women have been telling y'all what his personality is like, who he's like. But y'all haven't listened. So please listen to black women. Please listen to black creators. And that's it, girl. So thank you for watching. See you. Bye.